practice today, just the way that Joel shuffled up really all the lines, but in particular, splitting up Jonathan and Patrick, and there was great chemistry on the first line to tail end of the series. Is this a reflection of just the depth that he can switch you guys around in order to try to get the matchups that he wants to spin, in particular addressing the Chara factor?
Yeah, that's Coach Q and JT. He's got a great feel for us as players and what we can bring to a particular game, to an upcoming game. He's done a good job of scouting teams that we're playing and look at different matchups. And I think all of us as players, we're comfortable playing with each other, whoever it is. So we're used to being thrown around with different combinations, and we all trust that Joel picks the right one.
In particular, with Chara, you're addressing Chara. I heard you're addressing the Chara factor, but an individual like that, have you faced anybody this season that you can think of that you have to specifically game plan around a defenseman like that?
Yeah, there's always guys who you focus on and address prior to the game. A guy like Chara is so big and physical and skilled, but the thing that impresses me the most about him is his work ethic and his leadership skills. He's a guy that if you happen to get him one shift, he's going to come right back and play even harder. So he's a tough guy to play against. We know that going into the series. We've seen guys like that in the series.
Surprised to see how well they were able to shut down Pittsburgh.
No, I don't know. You look at those two teams, and they're pretty evenly matched. Playoffs, it's so hard to score goals, and it's so hard to put up big numbers and get to the net. It seems like the more importance that's put on the game, the more tight checking it is out there. So to see the low scoring really wasn't a surprise, but you mentioned those two players. They're two of the best in the world, and that just goes to show you how well Boston's playing as a team right now.
Is being disciplined in front of the net and making sure you get the deflections kind of key to the pass?
Yeah, I don't think it's any secret this time of year. You hear the same sentences, get in front of it, get traffic in front of the goalie, make sure you can't see it, get those ugly goals, and that's how a lot of our goals have been scored, is getting to that net. So it's tougher and tougher to get there as the playoffs go along. Obviously, you see what Boston does in front of their net. It's going to be tough to get those goals.
Which of the young guys?
That's a good question. There's a handful of younger players in the team that have got a lot of attention. Marcus Kruger is a guy that has been the leader of our penalty kill group the whole season. He's out there taking face-offs. He's the first number called to goalie boards, him and Philippe. And they've done a great job chipping in offensively at different times. But it seems like the guys that score the goals and get the points get a lot of the headlines, and guys like Cruz and Fro, they do so much of the dirty work and little things, and they're a big reason why we're here.
Obviously, Bimble's had a...
Yeah, it's a little different. A lot of us have been here a couple of years ago, and you kind of know what to expect. But after the LA game, it's just kind of business as usual, and you're gearing up for that next playoff round, trying to recover, and you're thinking hockey. But it's kind of cool to think that there's only two teams left, and they're all watching now.
I think that Bimble's had a real strong playoff. Did you see it coming? Did you see him getting stronger and stronger?
He's been good in the playoffs for a long time, and it seems like when physicality increases, when games get tighter checking, players like Vicks that can skate and use their size to their advantage really come through and play well. And he was good 2 years ago against Vancouver. When we lost the first round, he was good last year against Phoenix, and obviously what he's done this year, so we're happy to have him.
Patrick, a lot of the guys you've been talking about are guys that weren't here in 2010. This team had to go up under some pretty major changes after that cup. And I'm wondering if that's a testament to the job Stan's done. To be able to bring in all those guys you talked about to get you guys back so quickly.
Yeah, winning in 2010, that was a special team on and off the ice, and it seems like the week after we were hoisting the cup, half the team was off on different teams in the league, and that's a lot of pressure put on management, and especially the general manager. He's made a bunch of changes, and a couple of years later, right back in the same situation. So that's a credit to Stan. His belief in us as players, as the core group, and surrounding us with players from the organization. A lot of these guys that are filling in and playing these big roles are kind of homebred guys, homegrown guys that played in the minors, who developed and have graduated to the NHL.
And some of these guys, I mean, like you know, some of the guys that he let go were quote unquote core players, but it's pretty obvious that he identified the right guys for the core group to stay.
I mean, that's debatable. I like to think so, but if you look at some of the guys, every player on that team was a great player, just like every player on our team now is a great player. You look at what Andrew Ladd has done in Winnipeg, Dustin Bufflin, you know, Christopher Stugas, and some great players that we've let go. But Troy Broward had a great year in Washington. Brian Campbell won an award last year for the NHL. So you go down the list, and that just even speaks more to the great job that Stan's done. Very easy.
Single greatest motivation.
I didn't really back it up in the regular season, but yeah, it definitely upset me. I want to get back on there next year.
I know we're joking. You play with a chip on your shoulder from Darius.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of get asked that question a lot. It's not really something that I spend a lot of time worrying about, but I feel like I'm a player that's on a good team with a number of great players that deserve a lot of the attention they get. If I'm one of those guys that go under the radar and not get focused on, that's fine.
I chatted with Steve Eising before. He said he likes about your games. You can play all 3-4 of the spots. He likes your versatility. He didn't say anything else.
He's a GM of the Olympic team.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah.
Your sense and your desire to get that captain.
Means a lot. I would, you know, obviously right now my commitment is to the team and to the Blackhawks, the organization, my teammates. But you know, I'm 31 years old, and I'd be lying if I say that Hockey Canada wasn't a personal goal of mine. You know, I think every Canadian kid grows up with putting the jersey on, and you know, the fact that you mentioned I can play all 3 positions, I'd be willing to go there and take sticks if that's what they wanted me to do. So, again, my commitment right now is to winning the cup for the city of Chicago and our team, but that's definitely a personal goal.
Did you ever play for Team Canada?
I did in the World Championships
World Championships.
a couple of years, once in Canada and once in
the Quebec City.
Patrick, do you see these special significance between the original 6 matchup, or is it just special to be in the finals?
I think it's both. You know, it's these opportunities don't come around very often. The fact that both teams won the cup recently and been here and are back again quickly speaks a lot to the quality of organizations that we have. But you know, I think it's cool that 2 original 6 teams are playing. I know that when we play those teams throughout the regular season, it always creates a buzz with the fans in the building. And it's special to play the Leafs, the Red Wings, you know, the Bruins. So I think there's enough on the line. There's enough incentive to go out there and play hard and win for different reasons. But the fact that it's 2 original 6 teams, I think it's pretty cool.
Playoff experience.